for your written result. You have passed the written test. That's a very good thing. And right now, what remains is the interview. Interview is it carries almost 25 or 20 marks. Last year, it carried 25 marks, but I'm not sure about this year. Most probably, it will be the same because like earlier this year, the interview marks were also 25, and this year it should be also 25. And apart from that, your interview will be taken in the annex building, seminar hall 1 annex building that will be situated in the ground floor of the SNT CSSC right now, Satyanath Tagore Civil Service Study Center. And before entering the premises or before entering the interview room, let me give you a certain idea how to enter and what are the panel members, what will be the background of the panel members. So the panel members will be mostly comprised of three or four people, and most of them will be from the bureaucratic backgrounds, and some of them will be renowned professor or renowned faculty of various institution, as well as there is a possibility there should be there may be one person from the administrative background of SNT-CSSC also. Okay, so first of all, just let me just turn on the camera for today's interview. Okay, so administrative background, and another important thing is that whenever you are entering the premises, there the annex building, the admission, the seminar hall 1 is a very big seminar hall. Okay, and the people will be there sitting in the forward direction. And whenever you entering, keep your belongings in other rooms, like whatever you are carrying, file, except your file where you keep your all details, I mean all certificate and result and all sort of things. Apart from that, if you are carrying anything like bag or mobile phone, please do not use mobile phone in the admission hall, or I mean interview hall. Take your mobile phone and put it in the bag, and then put it in any room. There are plenty of rooms. You'll be finding plenty of rooms up there. And whenever you are entering, just knock on the door whenever they are calling your name. I mean, there will be a guy or a security person in front of the admission annex building, and he or she will be calling your name, and then you have to just knock on the door and ask them, sir, may I come in? Just put your head in the, I mean, this sort of thing, put your head in the room and ask them, may I come in? And whenever they're giving you the permission, go there and also take permission for sitting. And after sitting, thank them, or let's say thank you them. And after that, start your interview with good afternoon or good morning, whenever your slot will be. I mean, if your slot is 10:30 in the morning, then you should you should like start your conversation with good morning. And if your interview is after 12, as you know, you should start your conversation with good afternoon. Okay, so that's all. So I'm just going through the list. First, I'll be taking the interview of Afsana Jahan, roll number 2025000120. Okay. So first of all, I'll be taking interview of every one of you individually. So first of all, let me ask you one thing. Every interview, they will be asking the same thing: introduce yourself, or tell me something about yourself, or describe yourself, or describe about yourself. So you need to tell about them, about yourself. So what are the things you need to tell? You do not need to tell your age. You do not need to tell them your unless you are asked. So you need to tell them about only just your educational background, and starting from your graduation. Like, I belong from that district. Do not tell your area, because nobody cares about your area. I mean, nobody cares about that means, what I mean is, in a district there are plenty of areas, right? So nobody even remember, nobody even know the which place you will be belonging from. So first of all, just uh, tell them, I am XYZ, I belong from dash district, XYZ district. I did my graduation, or I completed my graduation, or if you are pursuing your graduation, if you can tell them, I pursuing my graduation from this field, from this university and this college. And if you have any master's degree, any post graduation degree, you can also have that thing. After that, from graduation, you will gradually come down. You did your 10th. After graduation, you will tell them you did your 10th from where, you did your 12th from where. Start with graduation. If you have anything more than that, first start your graduation, then your 10th, then 12th, then if you have more than graduation, I mean anything higher than graduation, is it PhD or any sort of master's degree or any degree, you can tell them that. Okay, that's the fact. So I'll be starting with Afsana Jahan. So Afsana, tell me about yourself.
I am Aksha. I belong from Kolkata. I did. Should I turn
Yeah,
on
yeah, 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 no
the
problem. If you are
camera?
comfortable, you can turn on the camera, not a big deal.
Okay. My name is Afsha Jahan. I belong from Kolkata. I'm a student of chemistry and I did my graduation from Scottish Church College, my 10th from Albany Hall Public School, and 12th from
Senegal.
St. Augustine's Day School. I have also pursued a master's in chemistry from Calcutta University itself. After that, I did 2 years of Project GRF in IISA Mohali, and now I am willing
You have
to
did two
prepare
years
for
of what?
government
2 years
exam.
of. Oh,
Project
sorry, JRF,
GRF,
JRF.
Junior
Okay,
Research
okay.
Fellow.
So you got the JRF scholarship, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
the first question you'll be facing, you'll be getting from them the why UPSC after GRF. Like if you pursue your career in GRF and higher studies, you'll be getting a lot of good amount of salary. You can also like study abroad after that. But why UPSC? They will be asking. See, the most of the important thing is whenever your education qualification is in UPSC, they are asking only graduation. If you did something more than that, they will be clarifying you why you are leaving this sort of thing and like coming to UPSC. Okay, that's the first thing they will be asking. And another thing they will be asking that see someone's educational qualification, we certain period of life we changed our subject. Like one of my student, she graduated in English and then he did his masters in history. So she will be getting certain tricky question from that perspective. Okay, so you'll be getting a tricky question from that perspective. The why you should left JRF or why you are doing UPSC. I mean, what are the reason? Because there should be a very weak explanation, very strong explanation for that thing. Otherwise, they will not satisfy after your answers. Okay, so let me explain why you are opting for UPSC.
So, in a country, there is very much uneven
See,
distribution of
I'll
opportunities,
just stop
awareness.
you there just for a moment. I mean, first one of the things we'll be telling them, because of if you belonging from any premier institution, like you have tell me that you have done your graduation from Scottish Church and you earlier you have a convent background, convent school background, right? So apart from convent school background,
So,
if you tell them that whenever when I doing my graduation from Scottish Church College, I got a certain exposure about civil service, or because there are many alumni from Scottish Church as well as JU, Jadavpur University, as well as Presidency and other prominent institution of Calcutta, Lady Prabhuram, Okhel. There are many people from those institution in they are like right now in UPSC. So you gotten like exposure. You should tell them that thing because that's the most important thing. After that, you can like make something up for your journey or like you can make something story. So like continue right now.
um, first of all, talking about my background, my mother never went to school. I belong in my surrounding. Women have not got so much opportunities. If I join that civil service, I can cater more to
Women
women
empowerment.
in my
Like you're
surrounding
talking about women
areas.
empowerment.
In
Yeah, gender equality, women
yeah,
empowerment.
yes,
It's a very good thing.
yes. It positively affects me more than having a career in
Yeah, yeah. So like
science.
you wanted to work for the people. You can tell them that you wanted to
Yeah.
work for the people, and if you have any NGO background, like if you've done something for any NGOs or if your friends like it's not a registered NGO even. Like if you did something with your friends, you create an NGO and do something, you can also opt for that. Anything social work you can like put your in interview or put your in comments. Okay, so that will be a very positive factor in the interview also. And in actual UPSC, it's also a very positive factor. Okay, so ready one thing, do one thing. I'm telling you this, everyone, do one thing. uh, Keep an summary of your educational journey. I mean, uh, what are the marks you are getting in 10? I mean, not like that, sir, I got around 90%, not around 90%. Exact, tell them the exact marks, because they will be having your DAF. I mean, it's not actually DF, it's interview form, but it's called DAF, detailed application form, in UPSC also. So they will having the DAF in front of them whenever they are talking with you. If they find something unsimilarity between your talking and your information that you have put in the DF, they will like certainly get, I mean, reduce your marks. Okay, that's a very big possibility. I mean, there is a very big possibility, but the thing is, uh, even student getting 4 or 5, they are qualifying the final result. But you should not think about that, because some certain student have higher marks in written, so it's not required. Even if they got zero in the interview, they will easily pass. So that doesn't matter. But keep this in mind, because whenever thing you will be writing in the that form, keep an copy of that form. Whenever you're downloading the form, interview form, keep a copy of the form, or after filling up the form, make a Xerox copy of the form and keep it with yourself. Okay, that's how you can have the knowledge, or you can brush up the whole thing, whatever the thing you have written in the DF, that detail application form. Okay. Apart from that, if you have any like insimilarity, that means differences in marks. I mean, in 10th, suppose you got 80%, and 12th you got like 50%. So what is the reason of your downfall? They can ask the reason of your downfall. Okay. And apart from that, most of the, see, the thing is, your introduction will take you like 5 minutes. Your background, more or less like 1 or 2 minutes. Max to max, the interview will run till like 15 to 20 minutes. And apart from that, they can ask anything significance of your area. I mean, in district. But as you belong from Kolkata, the major significance of Kolkata is like colonialism, rule, and sort of thing. And in actual UPSC, if they ever heard you are from Kolkata, they will ask you one thing: what is the position of Bengal right now? Like earlier, we used to think what Bengal thinks today, India thinks tomorrow, but right now it's opposite. What India thinks today, Bengal thinks tomorrow. Right? The condition of Bengal, both politically, socially, economically, are getting downward in like last 30, like 3 or 4 decades. In the last 3 or 4 decades, what is the reason? So in actual UPSC, not in this case, because uh, those are the people will be from this government, so they will not, like, politically they cannot ask that question. So in general, just if you are belonging from any other district, uh, keep an overview of your district. What are the, like, tourism aspect, as well as economical aspect, as well as we could say historical aspect or significances. Okay. So I'll be getting. So Afsana, thank you. Your interview is like, you can shut off your camera. You can turn off your camera down. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll be discussing you. Okay, thank you. The next will be Ravindranath Nandi. So let me just first tell me about yourself. What are your like background and what sort of things? Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Thank you, sir. I am Ravindranath Nandi from West Medinipur district. I have completed my secondary education from Putpada High School, and then I have also completed my higher secondary education in Danton High School. And after I have also completed the graduation from Medinipur Day College in BSc, BSc in Geography. And after I will continue my I'm continuing my preparation for the civil service
Okay, so
examination.
like your background is quite. I mean, your background is quite simple, and you have done a great job. Apart from that, they can ask one thing like, for sure, you're telling West Midnapur, right? Daton is like West Midnapur. Uh, so West Midnapur
Yes,
has
sir.
a very good significance in terms of our independence movement. We have seen various things. Khudiram Bosu, like Vidyasagar, they are all born in West Midnapur. So that get a significant amount of, I would say, uh, historical significance, as well as if you are talking about social significances, there used to be a very, like, there used to be too much Naxalism or Naxal affected areas in West Midnapur, but right now there is none. And the tourism sector is also booming in West Midnapur. You can also tell them, because there are a certain tourism aspect in, like, Belpahari, Jhargram is another district. That district is carved out. You should also tell them Jhargram. I mean Jhargram, when Jhargram was carved out. You should also note that thing, because they can ask. In earlier one of the question last year, one of my student, he also from West Midnapur, they have asked the question, when was Jhargram was created, exact date. 2014, I guess 2014 or 17. Right now I'm not sure, but kindly Google it up, because Jhargram used to.
The 2000, not
Yeah, yeah, 2017.
2017,
2017. It was
maybe
like after Jhargram is one of the last
17 or
districts that was
16.
created. East Bardhaman, West Bardhaman, and then after Jhargram.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
So
yes. 2014, sir, the
Telangana was
Telangana
created.
was
No, no,
created
2006,
at
17 is
2007.
Jhargram, and any other district were created also. Okay, not a big deal. And apart from that,
Yes, sir.
keep in like what are the marks you have gotten in the examination, and what I am said to Afsana, like keep a Xerox copy of your interview form DAF, okay, so that you can brush up the things before interview. When is your interview scheduled?
Sir, my interview date is
27. So
27th
you have like
May
plenty of time, and
at the slot of sir 2:50
it's a
2:30
good thing.
p.m.
You will be like, it's a very, that's plenty of time left. I'll do one thing, after all the interview. Post about I'll give you a list of current affairs by tonight in the group. You can brush up the current affairs, because they can ask certain things about like UCC, Uniform Civil Code, and as well as CAA, and as well as this sort of election. And they can ask certain things about democracy, because like Lok Sabha election is going on, and it's a very prominent topic in news. Democracy, democratic inclusiveness, and election, voting rights, these sort of things. Okay, so that's all. I'll be taking the interview to the next person. It will be Tanisha Vishwas. Okay, so Tanisha, tell me about yourself.
First of all, sir, extremely
It's okay.
sorry for late. Um,
Hmm.
Start coaching. Um, my name is Tanisha Bishas, and I belong from Ashoknagar, which is small town in North 24
So
district. I
one of
complete
those,
my
I
schooling
mean,
from
I have
Ashoknagar,
to, I have to tell you that you are from Osognagar, right? From where? Where in Osognagar?
Brototi
No, no,
Dakar,
you're from where? I am
Ashoknagar,
residing in
North
Osognagar.
24 district.
My house is in Osognagar also. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So tell me about yourself.
okay. So actually একটু সাউন্ডে না
I
প্রবলেম
mean,
হচ্ছে,
tell
একটু
me
জোরে
about
বলতে
yourself.
পারবেন?
Describe about yourself.
Okay, sir. I belong from Ashoknagar. I complete my schooling from Ashoknagar Banipit Girls High School. Then I pursue. Actually, I was very much clear about my goal. So I pursue my graduation from government Bashak Government College. Uh, I complete my. Actually, সে একটু প্রবলেম হচ্ছে,
Yeah,
আমি
yeah, no problem,
একটুখানি
no problem. Take
জল
your
খেয়ে দেওয়া
time.
বলছি।
Take your time. The thing is, interview is very. I mean, do not get nervous in the interview, because you'll be seeing. The thing
আমি
is, you'll
ভীষণই
be
নার্ভাস।
seeing very big. I mean, the situation of the interview. I mean, the interviewer are not that much serious, but the thing is, they will make the overall atmosphere very serious. That's all. They'll make the overall atmosphere very serious. Just tell like this: suppose I am Tanisha Vishas. I belong from Osognagar, a small hamlet of North Chobbish Pargona, and I did my schooling from Osognagar Private School, and then I did my graduation in what subject?
বলছি স্যার, স্টার্টিং করছি। এবার ঠিক আছে। I complete my schooling from Ashoknagar
Okay.
Banipit Girls High School. I was very much clear about my goal, so I chose to pursue my graduation in arts. So I chose a simple subject like uh,
Okay.
history,
You have
polity,
done
and
BA.
economics,
BA in
which is a
you have
general
done. Okay,
subject,
okay, general.
general course. Recently, I'm pursuing my
Okay, you are pursuing your
graduation,
graduation.
and my hobbies are workout
Okay,
and
I can
taekwondo.
know. So,
Doing.
first of all, do one thing. হোয়াটএভার ইউ আর টেলিং, মানে তুমি তোমার সম্বন্ধে যেটা বলছো, আমি বাংলাতেই বলছি, তুমি যেটা সম্বন্ধে বলছো ওটার একটা লাইক নোট তুমি করে নাও, ঠিক আছে? লাইক ইংলিশে একটা নোট করে স্ট্রাকচারাইজ করে নাও, ওটাকে
Structure.
রিভাইজ করো। হোয়েনেভার ইজ ইন্টারভিউ, মানে তোমার ইন্টারভিউ কবে শিডিউল আছে? 30
30.
30 30 কেন ওটা তো
30.
21 থেকে স্টার্ট তো অনেক দেরি আছে লাইক ইফ ইউ হ্যাভ plenty of time. So do one thing, structurize that thing, and also the DAF, after filling the DAF, get a Xerox of DAF, and apart from that, they can ask easily about do you know Prototi Dotto, because she is from SNT CSSC also, and even she was from like 2022 batch of first batch of SNT CSSC, not earlier batch, first batch of SNT CSSC. So they will ask like first of all why you are pursuing, why you wanted to do UPSC, what is the reason, like you are putting your graduation, you are completing your graduation, so what makes your mind go towards UPSC, can UPSC, why UPSC, এটা তো বলতে হবে।
I believe that, sir, I had certain privilege and background of opportunities like good education, healthcare system. So I just want to give, I just want to pay back to society who really needed that good education,
So how
proper
do you want to
healthcare
pay back, they
system.
can ask how do you want to
It
pay
was my
back,
first
by
time.
becoming IAS or like becoming any other IPS or IFS. So if you are telling like this, you should tell them, if you are going into societal factor, I mean social factor, you should tell them like I wanted to be an IAS, like my major goal is, my most important goal is to be an IAS officer after pursuing UPSC. And they can ask one thing, like because there is many contradiction, I mean contradiction কিরকম ভাবে হয়, if they are not finding any interesting in your profile, I mean you have done masters or you have done certain things from, you have done certain courses, they will ask surely how do you know about SNT-CSSC and why you are preparing for UPSC. You just tell them one thing, see it's not possible for me to go to Delhi and take my preparation from there because of costs and too much financial burden. So I wanted to prepare for my hometown as well as from my state. So I recently certain time ago I found about SNT-CSSC Shotanattago Supervised Study Center. It's a great initiative of West Bengal government, and that's why I wanted to study here and like I mean reach towards my goal. That's all. Okay, এভাবে তুমি বলতে পারো। And apart from that,
Okay, sir.
এই নার্ভাসনেসটা করো, নার্ভাসনেস দেখলে কিন্তু ওরা করে না। ইন জেনারেল এখন একটা ইন্টারভিউতে একটা ব্যাপার আছে, সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমি জানি না যদি সুরজিৎ পরকায়স্থ পড়ে যায় তোমার ইসেতে, আই মিন সুরজিৎ পরকায়স্থ অথবা ওই ওনার নাম ভুলে যাচ্ছি আমি, আইপিএস অফিসার, ম্যাডামের নাম ভুলে যাচ্ছি, খুবই রিসেন্টলি নিউজে ছিল কয়েক বছর আগে, থাকছে ভুলে যাচ্ছি। যদি সুরজিৎ পরকায়স্থ বা কিছু কিছু হার্ড কোর প্যানেলিস্ট আছে যারা যদি পড়ে যায় তাহলে কিন্তু নার্ভাস ফিল হবে তোমার, কেননা তাদের দেখেই নার্ভাস ফিল হবে, ঠিক আছে? Otherwise, most of the panel members are very cordial, and like I'm not sure who are the panel members because every year it changes. Most of them প্রত্যেক বছর এটা চেঞ্জ হয় এদিক ওদিক করে। আর এই বছর যেহেতু এত ইন্টারভিউ নিচ্ছে, it will be like the panel members at least 30 তো থাকবেই টোটাল প্যানেল, একটা প্যানেল 4 জন করে তৈরি হবে, তো at least 30 32 at least 20 তো থাকবেই প্যানেল। Otherwise they cannot take the interviews, it's like very big, and your interview will be in 15 minutes. And attire বা what should you wear, ফিমেল হলে বেসিক সালোয়ার কামিজ অ্যান্ড বেসিক কোনো শু পরে যাবে, লাইক ওগুলোকে কি বলে, লাইক ক্যানভাস বা এই ধরনের জিনিসও পরে যেতে পারো, নট এ বিগ ডিল, এনি শু পরে যেতে পারো, ইটস শুড নট বি আই ক্যাচি। আই মিন তুমি একটা বিশাল বড় স্নিকার পরে চলে গেলে, যেটা রেড কালারের একদম বিশাল বড় ওরা অ্যানিমি লাগানো, ইটস নট দ্য গুড ওয়ে টু প্রেজেন্ট ইউরসেলফ। And if you are male, try to be formal, try to wear a tie. If you don't have tie or you don't know how to, I mean, how to wear a tie, do not do it. Just simple shirt and pant will do, and a simple shoe will do. Nothing it's like special about shoe. If you don't have any formal shoe, just wear whatever you want, but it should not be eye catching. Okay, like অনেকে এটা করে লাস্ট ইয়ার চলে গেছে। উডল্যান্ড ইজ আ ভেরি বিগ শু অ্যান্ড ইটস কেউ যদি একটা নমিনাল বডি পার্সন যদি কেউ একটা উডল্যান্ড পরে চলে, আশা করি উডল্যান্ড দেখেছো, বিশাল বড় বড় শুগুলো হয়, ট্রেকিং শু যেটাকে বলা হয়। তো কেউ যদি উডল্যান্ড পরে চলে যায় এখন ফর্মালের সাথে, তাকে তো আর উইয়ার্ড দেখতে লাগবে, ঠিক আছে? সো ইট নট লাইক ইট উইল ইম্প্যাক্ট ইউর ওভারঅল প্রেজেন্টেশন। ওকে, so I'll be coming to Swastik right now. So thank you, Tanisha. Prepare yourself and make a note about it, because a note making is the most important thing. You are little like less, you have certain little nervous about the interview. So make a note about it and revise it, and do one thing, try to do shadow interview. Okay, shadow means if you have anyone in your house like siblings or father mother রা করতে একটু সমস্যা হয়, কারণ তাদের সামনে আমাদের সমস্যা মিন্স হচ্ছে আমরা তো বেশি লাইক উই আর মোর ফ্র্যাঙ্ক টু দেম, তো তাদের সামনে বেশি ফিলটা হবে না। যদি কোনো পাড়ায় দাদা বা কেউ থাকে বা নিজের থেকে এল্ডার কেউ থাকে, তাকে দিয়ে ইন্টারভিউ করার চেষ্টা করো, অথবা শ্যাডো ইন্টারভিউ করতে পারো, ঠিক আছে? It will be better. Okay, I'll be coming to Swastik. So tell me about yourself, Swastik. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
সো বলছিলাম যে আপনি
I'm
কি
here to.
একটা ডেট দেবেন মানে ইন্টারভিউর
Let me
জন্য?
see because আমি তো আমার actually time হয় না, তো let me see if I can get any date after Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday বা Wednesday.
আপনি একটা টাইম দিলে সব স্টুডেন্টদের হেল্প
ঠিক আছে,
হতো।
আমি দেখছি। আমি টিউসডে, এবার ব্যাপার হচ্ছে ইন্টারভিউ স্টার্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে টিউসডে থেকে, সো লেট মি ফাইন্ড বিকজ মানডে আমার ব্যাচ থাকে প্লাস অফিস থাকে। লেট মি সি।
স্যার বলছি একটা কারো টিউসডে বা ওই সময় কারো দু একটা ইন্টারভিউ হয়ে যাওয়ার পরে তাদেরকে নিয়ে আপনি যদি একটা সেশন
তারা
করেন।
তো অবভিয়াসলি আছে, তারপরে প্রিভিয়াস ইয়ারেরও আছে অনেকে, তারাও অলরেডি অনেক কিছু বলে।
না তাহলে কারেন্ট
ঠিক
যারা
আছে,
হবে তারা
no problem.
অনেক সুবিধা হবে আর কি,
ঠিক
আই
আছে,
থিঙ্ক।
সো লাইক টেল মি অ্যাবাউট ইয়োরসেলফ, স্বস্তিক।
I'm Swastik Ghoshal. I'm coming from Ombika Kalna. That is that belong to East Burdwan district. I completed my graduation from Kalna College. That belong to Burdwan University. And after that, I am searching for any kind of government job. But I started with civil service. But I started my preparation with civil
I'm
service.
interrupting you here. Do not tell them this. I am searching for government job and in search of government job I opted for UPSC. Do not tell them that because they will find you. They will find you.
Okay,
They will find
my
you
first.
a non-serious aspirant. Okay. So the thing is, হচ্ছে এটা যেটা হয়, see there will be two scenario. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the logical things, actual thing. What will happen?
Sir, first of all, sir, আমি আপনার সাথে দুপুরবেলা কথা বলেছি, আমি আগে আমারটা বলে নিই এখন, তারপরে আপনি আমার কারেকশন করুন। First of all, I started my preparation as a aspirant of civil servant, but I got a job in Ramkrishna Mission. Then, because of various reasons, I resigned from that, and I want to resume my preparation nextly. So I came here SNPCS to continue my preparation.
Okay. So, let me tell you one
Please,
thing.
correct.
What are the actual scenario will happen if you tell them, if they find you a non-serious aspirant? I mean, let me take the interview marks as a 25. They'll give you like 3 or 5 marks, maximum 5 marks. And what will happen if your writing marks are quite good? I mean, out of 150, if it's like 120 or 130, then you can crack. Because the most important thing is you don't know your written marks, so you are not sure. In UPSC, what happened? We know our marks. I mean, we do not know our marks, but at least we have an idea. But in here, you don't have any idea because how much you got, what are the marks you get, you do not have any idea. So if they find you are a non-serious aspirant, they can give you a very less marks. So every year এটাও হয়। Tell them one thing.
অ্যাকচুয়ালি তাহলে আমি কি
Tell them
যে আমি কি তাহলে আমি চাকরিটা করেছি, আমি কি কথা বলবোই না, জিজ্ঞাসা করছি।
সেটা কোনো সমস্যা নেই।
তারপরে আমি যে
tell them I wanted to pursue my career in UPSC. That's why I left the job and I give the admission test and got it in the SNTCSC because I heard SNTCSC one of the premier institution in West Bengal, and this year also 7 students got selected from SNTCSC at coaching. Okay. So এইভাবে তুমি বলবে। And apart from that, তোমার ডিস্ট্রিক্টের যে হিস্টোরিক্যাল সিগনিফিকেন্স রয়েছে as well as হিস্টোরিক্যাল সিগনিফিকেন্স রয়েছে as well as বর্ধমান অম্বিকা কালনা শিব মন্দির আছে, ঠিক আছে, 108 শিব মন্দির আছে, সো এগুলো একটুখানি ভালো করে তোমাকে বলতে হবে। that is the most important.
Yes.
এটা হচ্ছে মেজর ফ্যাক্টর, এর বাইরে কিছু না। মানে তুমি আর ওই
Yes.
ব্রাশ আপ করে রাখবে, বললাম ডিএফএ যেটা করবে, লাইক কত পার্সেন্ট মার্কস পেয়েছো 12th এ 10th এ এন্ড অ্যাজ ওয়েল অ্যাজ গ্র্যাজুয়েশনে, সেটা এক্সাক্ট।
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা, ওটা কি আমি অলরেডি সাবমিট করেছি, ওটা করতে হবে
ডিএফটা
ডিএফ
মোস্ট
সেন্টার
প্রবলি
বলছি।
আমি দেখিনি, আমি একটু ভালো করে পড়ে নিয়ে আমি বলে দিচ্ছি। মোস্ট প্রবলি ওটা নিয়ে যেতে হবে, ডিএফটা তো সাবমিট করার জায়গা নেই আপাতত। যদি ওরা বলে মোস্ট প্রবলি ওখানে তো বলেছে সাবমিট,
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, সেটাই তুমি বারবার বলছো।
সাবমিট করার টাইম আছে এখন তোমার তো, লাইক ইফ ইউ আর ইউ হ্যাভ 2 days, সো ইট উইল গেট, ইউ উইল গেট প্লেন্টি অফ টাইম, কালকে পুরো দিন রয়েছে। এনিওয়ে, সো ডিএফটা যেটা এক্স্যাক্টলি যে মার্কস গুলো পুট করছো, মার্কস গুলো মাথায় রাখবে। এমন যেন না হয় তোমাকে বলে যে হাউ মাচ ডিড ইউ গেট ইন গ্র্যাজুয়েশন আর 12, তুমি বলবে অ্যারাউন্ড 70%, বাট অ্যাকচুয়ালি তুমি 72 পেয়েছো।
হ্যাঁ, no, 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 no. 40 actually, sir, I remembered all the previous number of mine. 47.65 in
Yeah,
graduation,
that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal because it can
76.78% in.
marks can fluctuate, and if you have a proper explanation, see, the thing is they will not ask any further thing, because like the interview will cover only for 15 minutes. So like
Sir, actually, sir, one more thing. Sir, actually, when I once upon a time, when I was in when I did my graduation, then I went court to get my license. Then something happened that is quite problematic. Then subdivisional IAS
subdivisional officer, SDO, SDO.
Saurabh, subdivisional officer helped me a lot. Saurabh Sinha sir. From that time, I quite determined to continue my preparation as civil servant.
Yeah, you can.
After that, I completed my graduation and
You can
started
tell
my
them that.
preparation.
You can tell them that. You can tell them the story. If they ask about,
Okay.
I mean, deeply
Okay.
about UPSC. See, the thing is, এমন হয় like most of the cases হয়তো তোমাকে জিজ্ঞেসই করলো না why you are UPSC, because after 3 or 4 মানে পরপর interviews are taking
Okay.
places and they are asking the same thing. What happened after certain interviews, they are not asking that question anymore, because interviewer like interview হচ্ছে, তুমি রুম থেকে বেরিয়ে আসছো, পাশের জনকে জিজ্ঞেস করছে তোমাকে কি কোশ্চেন জিজ্ঞেস করলো, তুমি বলে দিচ্ছ, তো কোশ্চেন ক্যান ডিফার আ বিট, এদিক ওদিক হবে, ঠিক আছে। বাট দ্য থিং ইজ আমি যে কারেন্ট অ্যাফেয়ার্স এর
আমার অ্যাকচুয়ালি 30th মেতে আমার
নট আ বিগ ডিল, আমি কারেন্ট অ্যাফেয়ার্স এর একটা একদম
লাস্ট সেশন
কারেন্ট অ্যাফেয়ার্স এর একটা দিয়ে দেবো, লাইক গো ফর ইট। ওই কারেন্ট অ্যাফেয়ার্স এর ওটা একটু ফলো করো, দ্যাটস অল, ঠিক আছে। বিকজ কারেন্ট অ্যাফেয়ার্স সম্বন্ধে আমাদের একটুখানি জেনে যাওয়া দরকার। আচ্ছা, ইফ ইউ হ্যাভ এনি কোয়েরিজ লেট মি নো, ইফ এনি অফ ইউ হ্যাভ এনি কোয়েরিজ।
স্যার বলছি যে ওনারা কি জিজ্ঞাসা করতে পারেন তোমাদের স্পেশাল পেপারটা কি রেখেছো?
মানে অপশনাল, they will be asking,
Optional
they will be
paper.
having in the DF also. DF তো তোমাকে লিখতেই হবে, জিজ্ঞেস করতে হবে। DF you have to put your option interview, ঠিক আছে। So if you have any queries, just let me know.
স্যার আমি সাদা শার্ট কালো প্যান্ট পরে যাবো,
না, even formal, any formal dress will do the thing, okay? Any formal dress, any sort of formal dress will do the thing, not a big deal. Okay, so আর কারো কোনো inquiries আছে? হ্যাঁ, yeah, tell me.
I have no other question.
So my marks in graduation was very low compared to my bachelor's, my class 10
Yeah,
and
you can
post
say
grad.
only,
The
yeah,
reason was
tell me the reason.
was very.
Yeah,
Can I say that? Literally, I had problems, but I stayed in Bengal throughout my life. That is a bit saying that I didn't understand
not a big deal, like they will not ask any question about that, because if you have a proper explanation, that's all. Okay. So any more queries?
Okay.
Okay, so I hope you don't have any more queries, and after that I'll be giving a current affairs module. I mean, important current affairs. I also give earlier before your whatever your written test, and after written test I'll be for the interview I'll be giving some topic, I mean 20 to 25 topics. You just brush up the topics if you have time. uh, Interview is a very mediocre thing. Do not get pressured, I mean, do not feel pressurized. It's a very simple thing. Go there, be confident. I mean, clean shave your body if you are like clean shaved your face, and like if you are male, clean shave your face and be formal. That's all. Present yourself formally. That's all. Nothing much. Okay. So I'll be conclude the session here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
সত্যেন্দ্রনাথ ট্যাগোর সিভিল সার্ভিস স্টাডি সেন্টারের 2025 সালের অ্যাডমিশন টেস্টের জন্য একটা বেসিক ফাউন্ডেশন কোর্স লঞ্চ করা হয়েছে। তোমরা যারা তোমাদের প্রিপারেশনের বিগিনিং স্টেজে রয়েছো, যারা 2025 সালের অ্যাডমিশন টেস্টকে লক্ষ্য করে প্রিপারেশন নিচ্ছ, তাদের জন্য এই কোর্সটা কিন্তু লঞ্চ করা হয়েছে। 2025 সালের অ্যাডমিশন টেস্ট কিন্তু মে বা এপ্রিল মাসে হবে, তাদের জন্য এই কোর্সটা কিন্তু খুবই উপযোগী হতে চলেছে। তো এই কোর্সে কী কী থাকবে? এই কোর্সে তোমরা পেয়ে যাবে 40টা ক্লাস, প্রত্যেকটা ক্লাস রেকর্ডেড পেয়ে যাবে। নিজস্ব অ্যাপে ক্লাস করানো হচ্ছে, তার সাথে সাথে ডেসক্রিপটিভ রাইটিং, কারেন্ট অ্যাফেয়ার্স, সিস্যাট, যেগুলো টোটাল সিলেবাসের 80% কভার করবে, সেটার উপর ফোকাস করা হচ্ছে। মক টেস্ট পেয়ে যাবে, নোটস পেয়ে যাবে। মাত্র কোর্সটা 699 লঞ্চ করা হয়েছে। বিশদ জানতে এই নাম্বারে তোমরা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ করতে পারো।